Hello and welcome to Blueberry1's channel. I'm your host, Blueberry1. You can call me Blue, you can call me Burby, you can call me BB1. Just don't call me late for dinner. And we're here with this game that everybody seems to be playing, Going Medieval. And as you can see, I've just started a very standard world here. I have no idea what I'm doing, and we're going to try and figure this out as we go here. I'm just debating if I need to move this stuff. I think I do. I'm going to start with the monitor camera. Yep, move the monitor camera to here. We'll make it a little bit smaller. Let's move the jar to like. Whoop. What? Where'd it go? Where's the jar? There it is. So there, and the sticker party meter. Go right there. All right, there we go. So now we got that scene set up. Let's get back to it. I have no idea what we do here. Nowhere to store resources. Settlers are idle. Equip wooden spear. Equip the bow. Equip the sword. Equip the buckler. If he's gonna be the swordsman, he's gonna want that. What's that? What was that? I heard noise. Yeah, this is the other game I just got. Can he not equip that sword? What's he got right now? What's this? Mechanical components. We've got some ale. What's this guy got? All right. I guess we need to build or something. Let's grab Walter here. Let's start with some flooring. We're gonna build a little house, I guess. Not enough allowed resources. God, okay. Settlers will not interact. Oh, okay, here we go. We can start by allowing things. There we go. Hey, look, we built the floor. Welcome, welcome, Nico. Let's see, what are they doing? Eating? Drinking? Doing something? Okay. Nowhere to store resources. Default stockpile. Okay. Well, I just started the game. First time playing. Hello. Alrighty. We'll be keeping an eye on you too. My chat right now. All right. Construction. That seems easy enough. Wooden walls, thatched roof, sleeping spots. Okay. Cool. We can do that. Let's go like that. We need a door. Thatched roof. Hell yeah. More wooden floor. Oh god, I can't see though. How do I get rid of the roof so I can see properly? I'm hoping the roof just kind of disappears once it's built. Kind of just doing their thing. That's an interesting way for a door to come up, though. It's a very interesting way for a door to come up. They're using the ancient medieval method of door stretching, apparently. Can we... Oh yeah, here we go. Hide roof elements. Ah. That's all that's required there. Will they just go out and get wood if they need it? Kind of the way that works? Maybe? We should put like a window in on this side. Let's put like a window. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do like third one in, third one in. Third one in, third one in. There we go. Build some windows there. Butchering table, campfire. Oh yeah, we definitely need a campfire. Hey, sleeping spot. We only need 3 of them. Let's do like 1, 2, 3. Clay container filled with glowing wood or charcoal for warmth. Wooden torch. This is like I feel like this is like better Valheim. Although not Viking, so you know, maybe it's not better. Alright. Orders. Try selecting chop and then select. Oh, okay. It can be like. Oh, fuck me. Okay. The build world is very Minecrafty though. Okay. Ah, I see. There we go. Chop those trees. Okay. Nice, a little itchy right there. Okay. Let's speed it up. Alright guys, maybe go to sleep. What time is it? Like sleep would be a good idea. Settlers are idle. Okay, yeah, I get that, but like... Do they sleep? I don't know if they sleep. Okay. There we go. They do sleep. Okay. Autosave. Wait for them to wake up. We probably need like a butchering table and a basic research table. So that seems to make sense to me. Wooden Oak Brethren Shrine. Aligned with the Oak Brethren gather to pray. Unmarked graves, funeral pyres, fences. Stockades, zones. Okay. What? Oh, hey, we can make meals. Cabbage piles, healing kit pile. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so we could cook meals. I think we need like... Then we want to start working on... Let's cut down these plants. We're gonna start making a clearing here. We need a bigger stockpile zone. For sure. Do that. And that for now. Mushroom piles. I haven't played this or Banished, really. This is my first time, Martin, so I'm very much learning as we go here. Dumping stockpile, warfare stockpile, default stockpile. Okay. We should probably make a dumping. Oh. No, that needs to be default. We should make a dumping stockpile though. There, that's a waste stockpile over there. Right now I'm just trying to make clearings. Can we like... put all this stuff in its piles? Why are we not stockpiling this stuff? Plant reaping mishandled. Okay. Let's speed up and see if we can get through all this. What's Banished anyways? What's that like? I haven't played that. Okay, yeah, here we go. Now they're gonna pick up everything that they just did. So we can start creating a clearing. Let's cut down this tree. think what we want is we want a wooden stockades have offered valid protection from ingress down the ages. Wooden Merlon corner, clay Merlon. Limestone Merlon. Limestone wall, clay wall, wood wall. Okay. So I think we come across the back here. We're gonna start walling in this clearing. Yeah, build the walls. Looks like this. Start with a handful of settlers, build a village. As the community grows, you expand, have hunters, builders, harvesters, seasons change. Oh, okay. Shit, did the seasons change here? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, they do. Research table missing. I think I'm just gonna put this little table in their house here for now. We can make a research, we can make a little library later, but for now, I just want to build up some walls. I think those Merlons go on top. They do go on top. Do that. And then you do a corner. Where's that corner? That. Yeah, palisade walls. Okay. We're gonna need more wood. Because I think it's saying, yeah, not enough allowed resources. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna go get wood. Yeah. Love it. Aha. We need to start allowing these piles. Oh, we don't want to go too far, eh? Probably not. How big is the map? Oh, the map's only that big. Okay. Allow that if I needed. Oh, I see. Work, sleep, anything leisure. Well, if we want... There we go. Try to keep them working more. So all three of them are working at this point, but otherwise there's always two working. Sometimes three. But that means that we actually have progress 24/7. Tutorial on mood, leisure activities. Backgammon. Build a little backgammon table outside here. Let's schedule some leisure time in here. That's the best time to put it in. When they're all awake. Oh, look at that. Yes, they're all very unhappy. Select variant. How do I know who's what? Force equipped armor. Okay. Religious alignment. Oak Brethren. Oak Brethren. Restitutionist. Okay. So we do need a restitutionist shrine. And a brethren shrine. There we go. Research available. Okay, architecture. Unlocks wooden beams. Beams of solid wood have held up the floors and ceilings of England for centuries. Okay. Let's unlock architecture. Agriculture. Clay brick, stone block, smelting, wooden weaponry. Okay. Wooden beams? But, like, I don't understand why we would. Like, why though? I just need that to make bigger buildings? Is that the idea? What's the max? This is taking forever to build. I suppose we could do like 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 by. We want like an odd number, so we want like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Let's build like that. Then we'll build like this. We'll do window, window. Two, 3, 4, 5. Three. Okay, we'll do double doors. Yeah, double doors like that. I'll do that. Wood beams. Stairs can't be placed under a beam. What do you mean construction failed? What the hell is that supposed to mean? You can just fail construction in this? Okay. Cool. Can we build another set of wooden walls up here? Oh, hell yeah, we can. This is going to be the community hall. No. There we go. All right, we should have more than enough wood now. Group resources. Do we have enough food? Cabbage, mushroom, healing kits, ale, linen, hay, sticks, chronicles, chemical components. Okay. Let's let them get to building. Wicker floor, limestone floor. Okay, interesting. With sticks can be used as a platform for a second floor. A grated door. Okay. Can we research anything? Inside spare room. Okay. Where were you just now? Gallivanting about. It is raining now, so I don't know how that's going to affect them. Oh, stability. Set on the ground, the structure has a stability value of 4. The stability value is inherited upwards with no penalty. Okay. So then if we do this, it does have a stability of 4. Okay, so yeah, I guess we need to make sure everything has a stability of at least 1. Okay, save. Make 10 meals. Oh, I guess that would have been smart to check and see what they're proficient in before just giving them all something, eh? Oh well. We cut all that down. We need to cut these trees down. We still haven't finished these walls. Don't really know what happened here. Blueprint phase. How do we get more people? Okay. Oh, Chronicles. Oh, okay, yeah, so we need to find stuff, I guess, for research to be available. Oh, Salvation. Yes, let's... Oh shit, enemies are coming. That's not good. Restitutionist. Equip. 15 hours and 50 minutes. Something just collapsed in that building? No. Okay. Not enough resources. That's fine. Oh, we need another bed, do we? That would make sense. Lettuces. Sleep schedule. Can also go to the OG there. Actually, let's... Whoops. Let's go. There's plenty of work to be done. Oh, we don't have the resources to do the work. That's the problem. Okay. So we need to chop more trees. Okay. Let's get tree chopping. Lettuce needs to... Okay, lettuce can't equip that. Cool. Cool beans. Are we building this building up? We are. Okay. I do wooden door. I do a wooden wall. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Draft them, control them. Okay, so we do have a raid right now. That's good to know. Okay, let's go Elmer. Walter. Elizabeth. Let's... And lettuce is just going to do her thing. Lettuce is going to keep working. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Oh, Walter's dead. Yeah, this is not good. Looks like we're gonna lose the first raid. Come on. Come on. Definitely should have gone with more bows. Okay. Well, that's not good. We definitely lost that raid. And we're back down to 3. So, you know, there's that. All of that needs to be re-allowed. Don't overly care about that. Flimsy leather armor. Flimsy leather helmet. Flimsy reinforced wooden shield. Flimsy iron mace. Well, at least we'll get some new weapons out of this. Settlers are starving. Harvest or prepare more food. Campfire. Can we increase the priority on this? Oh, she's doing medicine stuff. Meal prep missing. Can we let us focus on this over here? I don't know how to make her focus. And then we do like that, like that. Cancel that. Okay. Okay, and then we go back to the corner. Doesn't do inside corners, eh? I think we just do that, and there we've got a gatehouse. Can we actually put thatched roof on here still? No, we can't, eh? Yeah. These two super need to come to. Convalescing. I assume that means healing. I'm assuming that's what that means. Next time, we're just gonna hide behind the palisades. Settlers are becoming annoyed. I'm guessing it's because he's doing all the working. Uncomfortable bed, hungry, thirsty, entertainment, religious, friend died, and chained up. Oh, can we... Hold on. That's gonna help. There we go. Can we do... a funeral pyre? Yeah, I think we're just gonna do a funeral pyre. We're also starving. That's because nobody's doing food. And I don't know how to... Okay. Hold on. Jobs. Cooking. Cooking is highest. Cutting plants. Cooking. Hunting. Can we... like... Hold on, can I make... Yeah. Resource is unavailable to deliver. Okay, prioritize this. There we go. Okay, and then resources. What do I need? Cooking material and fuel. Okay. Let's grab some mushrooms. Because I'm assuming I can eat the mushroom. Oh, thanks, babe.
Big fluff.
Okay. Hashtag thanks, babe. Yes, I realize that the settlers are unhappy. Elizabeth is back up. Okay. Jobs. Elizabeth. Cutting plants. This should... Here we go. Come on, guys. Eat up. Eat, 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 eat. There's hot sauce in there? Oh god. Which hot sauce? Los Calientes, I think. I think it's the Los Calientes. Yeah. I tasted it. This one definitely needs, like, clothing. We super need to... Okay, alright. We need to give them all some leisure time. Thirsty. How do we deal with water? I don't even know how we deal with that. We also need to prioritize this. And then we need to go and grab... He gets a funeral pyre. And then just in general an unmarked grave. By this guy. No, I've got drinks down here, babe. Okay. Construction failed. Nope. Let's try again. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can build it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fucking hell. Where is he? No empty burial spot or none designated for this type. Why can I not? Elmer, prioritize production. Oh, he's gonna... No. Is he really gonna use that guy? Fine. Spotify was on. I'll turn it up a bit. Oh god, what the hell? I just heard a bear. Right, I just heard a bear. I'm really disappointed that we put that guy on that funeral pyre. Can we just make another one? This is just Harris Heller. It's just whatever Harris Heller's on. Saw a dead body. Oh, God damn it. Okay, let's grab another body. Prioritize. Oh, thanks, babe. As we continue to annoyed is fine. There we go. Food reserves on the stockpile are low. Okay, we super need to do something about food. Where's Elizabeth? I know I've seen deer and rabbit and stuff. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's go hunt that deer. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Ah, miss. Miss. Come on. Running away. Not this one. Right there. Yep, hit. Auto save. Bone pile. Come on. Hey, there we go. We've got meat. Okay, so just gonna collect mushrooms. Some crazy music for grabbing at deer, right? Hey, Zelda. Why are we not using this for food? We just hunted a deer carcass and just tossed it. Just tossed it aside. What the hell? Okay. I guess? That doesn't make any sense to me. Preserving food. Smokehouse. Should be dancing, not hunting. Murder music. Oh my god, you guys. Okay. Search. There, we'll put on lo-fi. Elmer must rest or sleep for wounds to be treated. Okay. He has a severe concussion. Great. Batshit crazy when the beat drops. I don't understand. Okay, so we hunted deer, but we couldn't do anything with it for food? Okay, can we harvest some plants then? Okay, we'll do that. And we can hunt all these rabbits. I'm assuming we'll get more rabbits and more deer in the game. Although there's a lot of bone piles, so that's kind of worrisome. Oh, is she off hunting that other deer? Yeah, let's do that. Let's cancel that shit. Simulators are fun. I never heard of this one though. This is Going Medieval. I think it's relatively new. I just kind of started seeing people playing it. Oops. I'm looking at who's streaming it now. Most are in English. Germany has a ton of streamers in general. Germany has a ton of streamers. I wish we could figure out. Actually, hold on. Okay, you need clothes. Can we find you some clothes from that dead body, maybe? Not on that side. There we go. Okay. Let's equip that. Okay. Minus 20 versus... Actually, we'll equip these. Lurky nap time? Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Zelda. Okay, did we hunt the rabbits at all? No? I know that the settlers are starving. I can't figure out food. Oh, I probably need a butchering table. Duh. Duh. There we go. Okay. Let's try this. Settlers are exhausted. That's fine. Oh, it looks like the sun's gonna come out here. Nope, not so much. We prioritize production on the... Yeah, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. I knew I must have been missing something. Okay, so we're gonna butcher that. Guys, don't eat raw food. Just immediately start eating raw meat. There we go. Sillies. Only food placed on the stockpile counts. Okay. Oh. Okay, man, it's so rainy. Part of the problem is we have all this construction that we're doing, but we're not like dealing with all the food needs and stuff. But I want the walls and the gate up before the next attack, you know? Because it'd be nice to not lose the next guy. Infernal Affairs, is this new? Want to say I saw it advertised recently. Also, how goes it? It's going, it's going. I think it is pretty relatively new. We could probably stop construction on all of this. So I'm kind of just letting them do their thing here. I definitely want to prioritize all of this. I think... Yeah, that's not quite what I wanted, but sure. What I wanted was it to look like that. But the alternative's okay. It's alright. This wall. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah. Settler's wounds need tending. Yeah, Elmer's not doing too great with that thing. Yeah, keep making food. We really need to get them to start putting things on stockpiles. Jobs, hauling. Okay. Hauling. Cooking. Hauling and cooking needs to be done, because that's how we get... We need to get this gatehouse built, and the last little bit of wall there. Then we should be okay from the next attack. That's what we're hoping for anyways. Is that just a little bit of a little bit of safety and security when we bring in our next fourth settler, you know. There we go. Build it, build it. Finish the wall. Wall's done. It's a small settlement, but it's a settlement and it's ours. Can we... set that up as a warfare stockpile? When Lettuce gets up, that should force her to move all that stuff around. Oh, getting resources for construction. Can we... prioritize production here. We super want to make sure that we deal with these carcasses. Keep prioritizing production. Hey, the real Gruzy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the parking lot. Hope you're well today. Can we, like... I'm doing alright. Trying to figure out how to get these idiots to do anything appropriate. Because they really don't seem to want to, like, cook. But our walls are up, and that's what we're gonna focus on. Yeah, see, keep cooking. Because we really need to get the food. Okay. Again, production. What are you doing? There's raw meat right there. Okay, this game on Steam looks interesting. Figured I would check it out first. It's definitely interesting, although it is kind of... It's got a learning curve. Not as bad as Oxygen Not Included, but it's definitely got a learning curve. And if you would stop running off, you bastard. I'm trying to get all this food cooked up. Okay, what's the... What am I missing now? Doing hauling the stockpile. Okay. What you can do instead is mushrooms. Now production. There we go. Hey, you're supposed to be hauling. So maybe if we move that over. Okay, food stockpiles are finally covered up. We need to cut down more trees. And again, we want that stuff away. We want to harvest that. Okay, jobs. You do hauling, cooking, cutting, harvesting. Elmer. Okay. Construction. Okay. So he's just gonna focus on construction right now. He should start. Oh, there we go. We got stew piles coming now. It's just there's always going to be production of food. Food just needs to be produced. Research. No, there's nothing really to do with any of that stuff. Oh. Food reserves on stockpile are low. We do have 2 more rabbits that we can deal with. Needs to go and get more raspberries. More gates does make it quicker. Can we prioritize production over here? I realize that that's not your job, but I'm gonna ask you to do it anyways. Oh, for the love of God. There we go. Go deal with the meat. One more. There we go. See, because now she's going to deal with the meat. As long as I like butcher it all up. And they'll keep building this big house. There we go. Now I can see the bottom layer better. Okay. Definitely need those beams built, I think. Summer appeared like a warm blessing, coaxing the shadow. Now is the time to build underground storage to keep food fresh in the days to come. Let's slow it down. Underground storage. Conveniently, don't have that. So, not gonna be able to do that. Probably Penitent Reeve. Maximum comfortable temperature. The clothes that we're wearing are definitely not appropriate. So we're gonna have to figure something out about that. Can we... get rid of this fucking tree here? Let's clean out the inside of this again. And, ooh, herbs. Let's grab that. Not really sure what I'm doing here with this building. I think we're going to try to hunt deer again if we can find them. Yeah, let's go get it. Sorting some PC things out, still lurking listings, same as Gruzy getting an idea if I want to buy. I'm an influencer now. I'm in danger. Did we manage to get that deer? Doubt it, eh? Probably not a chance. Nope. Sure didn't. Oh, we hit it. Hit it again. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, prioritize production of that. And then lettuce will make us some more food since our food stockpiles are again low. Take that to the stockpile. Take that to the stockpile. There we go. Once this is built, and we're kind of sort of done with all this, they should start prioritizing food again. Then we should be able to start hunting and doing all that stuff. They'll start hauling things to the stockpiles. Yeah, see, like this is built, so they're gonna start cooking and praying and doing stuff now. Good. Okay, thatched roof. Yeah, there we go. We gotta thatch that roof. Okay. Yeah, so this is kind of what we're looking at now. Oh shit, why is Elizabeth unconscious? Okay, that's not good. Oh, she's back up. Probably because she's unconscious, or not unconscious, she's exhausted. Why does she keep going out? Not hungry. Sleep. Doesn't have enough sleep. Be fine once she gets some sleep. Okay. Okay. Elmer, go grab Elmer. Carry this settler to an empty bed. Let's go. Who actually has the best medicine? 11, 0, 5. Okay. Okay, there we go. We'll start tending to those wounds. There we go. Let's hunt these two animals. I really don't know how to... How do we get new books? Like, I fully don't understand how we like upgrade. Like, I fully don't understand how we progress our research. Like, can I... Nope. Okay, how to get more research going medieval. Oh. Derp. That would make sense. That would have made sense. Just use the research table, duh. Agriculture. Preserving food. Oh, defensive structures. Wooden trap. Reinforced doors. Definitely need to get into smelting. I'm not really overly worried about wooden weaponry, although I guess that gets us bows. Brick making. Okay, prepping food. Let's deconstruct that funeral pyre. Can we also deconstruct that burial chamber? Prioritize hauling that. We're gonna go back out, we're gonna recollect some of these we're gonna send some of this stuff back. Oh, okay. Lettuce is running around grabbing stuff and stockpiling it, is she? Okay. That's fine. Oh shit, what's this? How do we get rid of the rotten meat? We... I would like to move this. I don't know how to deal with the rotten stuff. Oh, the settlers' wounds are being tended to now anyways. Okay. Well, food is now rotting. So we know that that means it is time to hunt again. Let us hunt some rabbit. Excuse me. Can we make better beds? Wooden table large. Oop. Wooden stools. There we go. And we don't have the raw resources needed. That is fine. We have a forest out here. And we shall go and deal with that. Hold on. I don't understand. It says allocated 15. Oh, the amount used to, okay. Still very confused about what that means. Chronicle pile, chronicle pile. Hold on. Will that stuff last longer if I put it in a building? Aha. So let's put the stockpile in here. And then how do we unstockpile an area? Can we... How do we... Clear all. Okay, deconstruct. 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 Go over to here. Do not allow waste. Or a carcass. Okay. Only allow waste and carcass. Okay. Now, when lettuce gets up, should start stockpiling into here. Jobs, lettuce. Oh. Do that. We need to rebuild the supplies. Because we now have a storehouse. But the bottom floor is a storehouse. All right. And we're cutting down all the trees, which is good. Ashes, ashes. Lettuce is still hauling around stuff. We get everybody to start hauling goods for a minute. Here we go. Why are books going missing? That's what I want to know. Okay. I think that just needs to be forever. Intellectual 15, 5, 11, 15. Okay, so you do our research. She has a bonus to research, apparently. Oh, so, okay. Alright, looks like we are actually slowly moving all this stuff around. We do need more food again, though. And it looks like we're going to take care of that. That's forever, that's forever, that's forever. Okay, available is 5, allocated is 15. We need to make sure that we actually, like, move food to the stockpile. go. Alrighty. Okay. Food reserves on stockpile low again. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. The textbooks and theses. So right now we can write chronicles. Oh fuck, we lost one. Furniture? Yeah, let's upgrade furniture so we can upgrade the beds. Let's build a little church. Actually, let's turn this into a church. I think it's time to build a house. Do that. Gotta give someone. Oh. Well then. That's not good. That is not good. Well then. Yes, D-Day. Sixth of June. Okay, so once we finish this fence over here, yeah, once we finish that fence over there, then we will. Oh, third coming attacked. I guess we really only have one option here. Jobs, schedule, manage. Okay, everybody to here. You need to can we equip you with anything? Equip the iron mace. Can he equip this? Can she equip this? No, nobody can equip this. Okay. Where are they? Is what I want to know. There they are. Nope, what are you doing? Jesus. Damn it, Lattice. Jesus Christ. Okay, we need to do something here. Okay, run back inside. Okay, quickly. Go after the next one. This guy, right here. This guy, right here. Get him, quickly. Run away, run away. Oh, fuck me. Come on. Jet. Yeah, we're totally gonna lose somebody again. Okay, nobody died this time. Nobody died. That's the key. Is nobody died and we did kill somebody. So no, you need to come over here. I mean, we're gonna grab it. We're gonna get a shield, a helmet, a cudgel, some new clothes out of this. All right. Wooden hay beds, wooden chairs. We need an unmarked grave. Okay, so unmarked graves. There we go. I think we need to rebuild these doors, don't we? Settler wounds need tending. And bury them. There we go, we have an unmarked grave. Now I don't know what ends up happening with this. It slowly drifts into time. Or if we just end up slowly burying. Okay, Elmer. Pretty much done now. 20% cover. Can equip this. Steel short sword. And a leather helm. What's this? Oh, just armor? Flimsy shackles. Don't think there's any armor available to me. There's not. Okay. A good iron hatchet. High armor and shield damage. Oh, can he equip both of these? No, equip the good iron. She needs a spear. Okay. Food reserves are low again. So we need to get back to hunting. Can we see? We can hunt again. Jobs. Who is my hunter? Hunting. Who is my cook? Eight. All right. There we go. We need this built up. Because we're going to deconstruct this wall. Actually, we should have time. At this point, to deconstruct all of this in favor of building all of this. Warfare. Yeah, bring her in. Ah, fuck me. Okay. Okay, stick traps. Okay. Because I think we can walk right through them, right? There we go. We should build pretty quickly here. Not enough beds. Yes, let's put the... Can we... Hold on. Actually, yeah. Oh, that's fine. Adelena needs that, needs that. Needs that. Okay, there we go. Do we have another shield somewhere? We don't yet. Okay. Right, and we were gonna build a house and then turn that into a church. Because this was gonna be a storeroom and the Great Hall over here. Oh, that's what unlocks theses and stuff. Okay. Food reserves on stockpile are still low. Come on, let's... There we go, we're making food again. And I'm hoping that the stick traps are going to be enough that we can just hide in here. They're going to come to attack at the gate. Get fucked up by the stick traps. And then we can just go out and attack them all. We've certainly made plenty of stick traps. Working on food now. Now they can finish the walls. And I think there's one more wall piece. There is. Alright, we finished the walls. Hell yeah. What we got? We got 5. Where's... Do we have another? No, we don't. Okay. Enemies are coming. Not everybody is at full health yet. Adelena comes into her own in a fight, roused by the prospect of violent slaughter. Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay, enemies are coming. Violent extortionists of salvation. Okay. The zealots demanded that you relinquish Adelena immediately to be burned at the stake or flayed alive for their manifold sins. God's will should be done. They were authorized to kill. No. just no. There are lots of them though. So we are gonna manage. Okay. We're gonna wait. Let's see what they do. I say we attack this first one. See how you split from the group? I think if we attack him hard and fast, we can kill him right outside the wall. Okay, nope. Flee. Flee, 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 flee. The inside. Stick traps are working. Okay. Now we let them do their thing. They are getting hurt by the traps. Do as they will. They have to make it through the gates. Come on. Attack. We got Gregor. Got another one. Got another one. Okay, dead, 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 dead. I think we got them all. We survive? Okay. So what we need to do now is we need 5 more burial sites. Nope, nope. Yep. Okay, and then we just do this. Can we undraft everybody? We can. Okay, there we go. Everybody's sleeping, healing, convalescing, etc. I don't know why those are there. We're gonna let everybody sleep for a bit. Everybody's absolutely exhausted. But now that we have 5, we're going to build a house. We're gonna change that into the church. We're gonna build another stockpile, an armory. Elmer's up. Okay, burials. Burial. Burial. I think she's resetting the traps. Prioritize burial. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, now let's go back to Elmer. Steel sword, flimsy iron hatchet, flimsy iron two-handed mace, sturdy two-handed flanged mace. 60 out of 120. Okay, you're gonna equip that. And you're gonna equip that. Okay, Herefrith. Equip the helm. Equip the shield. Lettuce. Equip the helm. Okay. Oh, we need to rebuild the doors, eh? It will do that. Research. Wooden weaponry. Tailoring. Oh, here we go. Winter clothes and summer clothes. Hey, that's what we need. Preserving food, though. Smokehouse. That's what we need. We need smoke housing. Brewing. This ale, beer, and wine. Decorative structures. Interesting. Decorative banners. Armorers come up next. And we'll just do that. We need more food again. Let's select some harvest. And then let's select some hunting. Want anything at Tim's? Just a large double. Yeah, just a large double. Thanks, babe. Hashtag thanks, babe. And let's hunt some rabbit. Do that. Okay. And then we need to start building a house. It needs to fit 5 beds. The bed is... How many squares is a bed? 3. Okay. So let's do... do 3. Base 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do door in the middle. Window in the middle. Window, window, window. Excuse me. We're gonna do a thatched roof. Oh, fuck me. Okay. An ice volley heralded a fierce hailstorm. Okay. Great. That sounds awesome. They have a hailstorm now taking things out. Food reserves are still low. Why is nobody prioritizing on this? Probably because we're building a house right now. We do, however, need to cook, guys. So who is our cooker? Cooking. Why are you not cooking? Harvesting crops from crop fields and the wilderness. Okay, somebody needs to... I don't care who. Elizabeth needs to prioritize production over here. We need that... Oh, never mind. Herefrith is doing it. There we go. Okay. I was gonna say, we need cooking to start happening here, guys. Come on. We have a kiln available to us now. Oh, and cabbage fields. We should, yeah, well, that's fine. There we go, we got cabbage fields. Not enough resources. Okay, we need more trees. Cut down those trees. Because that's going to be the new house. This is going to become the church. These are going to get moved into there. Still just thatched roofs, eh? Yep, okay. Play braziers. Protection for your battlement archers. I definitely should start making battlement archers, eh? Like, make battlements for them to go up here. I wonder if I can... Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Food reserves are still low. Okay, you there. Let's prioritize hauling this stuff to the... Food reserves are still low. Okay. We need to be able to harvest. 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 And hunt. Oh. And harvest all of that too. So we need food. Food is important. Yeah, it is hunting. Yeah, that's good. Let's... Okay. Sleeps there. Leisure, leisure. We need to make sure that they're working as much as they can. And we generally almost always have 4 people working at any given time, which should help to maximize stuff getting done. Butchering table is 1. Okay, there we go. So we got two deer carcasses now. We do need more storage space. Which means we're gonna need another storeroom. Can we... disallow materials from here and put a new stockpile over here. Clear all material only, and then that stuff will get moved around when we have the chance. Oh, here we go. This is almost done. Very good. There we go. Sleeping quarters there. And we go table. We go table. And then up here, we go oh god. Oh Jesus. That's not what I wanted to do. Go deconstruct. Furniture only. And then let's rebuild. The wooden floor. Cancel that. Okay. Autumn. Stock up on food and supplies. Okay. Don't know how we're gonna stock up on food and supplies because there's so much micro. And even with micro, it's still like not easy. No. Okay. Cabbage is ready to be harvested. Deconstruct that and that. Make this another stockpile. Got a stock house, house, and what will soon become the church. Then we super need to deal with food. Like, super need to deal with food. Harvest ruined, harvest ruined. Alfric, can you prioritize production over here? We've got 2 whole deer just sitting there. Nobody's dealing with them. Clay bricks and coal. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, now somebody needs to get back to cooking. We now have a shared bedroom. Can we make another wall here? With another door here.
because that's going to separate the bedroom from the dining room. Harvest. Harvest. Let's go hunting. 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 Okay. There we go, and we're cooking again. Somebody needs to focus on hauling. Flourishing works with produce more. This is sure to attract. Great. More settlers, but also more attacks. Awesome. That's what I needed. Oh, did we build this area up? We did. Nice. We should be able to put a an archer up there now. What I'd really like, though, is better doors. Defensive structure. Seat like reinforced doors and wooden traps. That would be good. But yes, here we go. All right, we have cooking going. I think what we need is we need another stockpile like right here. Clear all carcasses. No carcasses. There we go. That's what we need to do. She's just running around now, hauling stuff around to where it needs to be. Okay, hold on. No waste, no carcass. Everything else is allowed. Oh, and no material. Okay, there we go. We do have people cooking. Which is good. Wooden stockades. Can somebody build that? Oh, what do I need to get that? Okay. Need to cut down more thatch, I guess. Are we finally doing better on food? We are doing better on food. We need to make sure we keep up with food production though. So More bunny hunting. More deer hunting. Keep at the hunting. Okay. Now we need to start deconstructing this stuff. We're going to continue keeping that in there. Deconstruct that one. Restitutionist, Brethren Shrine, those need to go to the thing. I'm a bobber. Resource category. Why are the bones being put back here is what I want to know. Okay. And we can deconstruct that, because that becomes the church. That's the house, that's the stock room. We are trying to stock up on as much food as we can. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. And we're starting to get the hang of researching. Nice. Once you kind of sort of start to get to it, it's not as bad. Although the settlers do become annoyed a lot. Ooh. Elizabeth, you can switch to the longbow. And then Adelena can switch to the short bow. I think. Marksman 2, 3, 6. Latisse. Actually switch to the short bow. And now we'll have 2 archers, which is good. And Latisse can now also hunt. So we can make sure that she gets practice with the bow, hunting, but also so we can keep stockpiling. Oh, that's looking good though. Got all our materials over here. Got plenty of space back down here. Tailoring we're gonna need next. So we can make winter clothes and summer clothes. Then the armorer, armorer 2, and armorer 3. Oh, speaking of research. Oh, we've got brewing now. I suppose we should brew beer. Eventually. I am actually gonna just kind of want to get to weaponry and defensive structures. We need better doors. This is good. They're just kind of doing their thing. Waste is out here. General stockpiling is in there. They've got bedroom in the dining room. They've got a church with their research area. What's missing on that? Just a bit of wood? We really need to chop wood again already? Take down one tree. One tree. We'll take down one tree. We also need to do this again. We need to harvest all of that again. Need to harvest all the foods. We need to make sure we have food for winter. Research. Not quite. 30 for defensive structures. Although wooden weaponry wouldn't be bad. Short bow, wooden spear. Fletching gets us longbow. Crossbows. Botany skill, level 18. Nice. Actually, we could go with preserving. We could start building the smokehouses. The smoked meat would be good to have as well. Maybe we do that first. Okay. Let's build the smokehouse like right here. Probably have all the clay we need for that actually. Do we not have any more animals tagged for hunting? Is that actually the case right now? Oh no, we have animals tagged for hunting. Running short on animals though. I'm hoping that the animals respawn over time. Or like after winter they respawn, because if not, we're not doing great. Always work on smoked meat. And meals. Yeah, there we go. We got the smoker going. Could we not have finished filling that? Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. We need to deconstruct that now. Hey, we have another settler. It's a good thing we built that extra bed when we did. Looks like the settlement's gonna need to grow again. Probably grow it out this way. Yeah. Maybe this... Which way do we want to go? And open pit mine time. Oh, that's fine. Deep arm laceration. Iron mine we need to get rid of so that we can expand over it. Can we build an area back up once we've mined it? Let's cancel that, by the way. Okay, we're gonna do that. And then we will do that. Okay. I was like, my kid's not here, but I hear the distinctive pitter-patter of children. Research, not available yet. Okay. What's this? You know what? Maybe we should start building limestone. We start building what limestone walls? I have an idea. I think it's time. Can we just like... No, eh? Okay, hold on. Cancel everything we're building here. Deconstruct walls only. Because instead we are going to start the construction of castle walls. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Research. Okay, thankfully it doesn't go up to trebuchets and shit. Great axe. Swords. Tower shields. Plate armor and great helms. Okay. Okay, and we need to start mining limestone. Is that salt? Yeah, so we're gonna mine all that out. There's gotta be a way to like fill it back in though, right? There's gotta be. Research. I guess you just gotta build, like you just gotta build flooring over it, fill it back in. Like, so there's like a ramp. I guess you, oh, okay, yeah, so you can build like a staircase into it. Okay. Like, what's all this? That's all clay. This is very Minecrafty in a way. Like some of the setup is kind of Minecraftish. But limestone slate roofs, wicker roof, thatched roof. Limestone slate roof, wooden roof. This is nice. We're building up kind of actual castle walls now. Research available. No, we're gonna wait for defensive structures. For sure. Excuse me. Once that's done, we'll take this down. What do we need? We needed the crenellations, right? Uh-huh. Do that. And do that. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh, we need oops. We'll take him in. Fuck, enemies again. This is fine. This is fine. Quickly. There, let's take that down. Settlers are starving. Who's starving? Why are you starving, idiot? We have food. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, this guy needs to... Oops. I mean, he's got... we'll take that. Take that. And we'll take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Everybody needs a weapon. Everybody needs some kind of armor or shielding, which we've now covered off. Oh, we don't have enough beds though anymore. Need to increase the number of beds in the dorms. We should have plenty of food now, though. Oh yeah, 39 roasted meat, 41 stew. Lots of clay, lots of wood, lots of chronicles, mechanical components. Hay. Okay. Are you still hunting? I don't think I can reach those, that's the problem there. Let's get that guy. I want to make sure we keep hunting. Oh, he's doing stuff. That's good. Probably finish this up here in a minute. There's iron underneath here, right? Okay, good to know. I think we'll just have to expand out this way. I mean, that's going to be hard to expand into because that goes down. We can expand back this way. We can expand out this way. We're just gonna have some areas that are lower. Okay, there we go. We've got some more rabbits to deal with here. Okay, let's slow it down. Like this, let's save. Blue Babbly 1, as usual. I think that's where we're gonna call it today and call it for this stream. And yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks Infernal Affairs, The Real Gruzy, Zelda, Mashival, Martin Vanquish. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And we'll see you guys later this evening. What am I doing tonight? Did I have a plan for tonight? No? I think I'll do SnowRunner tonight. I think SnowRunner. Yeah. Probably do SnowRunner tonight. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Have a good one.